Oh, so many things. How you doing, everybody? Happy checking the watch Thursday to you. Good to see you. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Back here in the world of Plant Nursery Simulator. Back to the fun. They've had a couple updates to the game since the last time we were here. They have made the workers a little bit smarter. They also finally added a grid to the sales floor for the purpose of stocking your shelves. It's not a big grid. It's a very, 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 very tiny grid. But they have a grid, and that in and of itself is cool. So we will take a look at that when we are here as well. So yeah, let's get in and have some fun. Should be up for it. So we got Kenta and Salty Starfish over on the other side. Oh, and as always, got to introduce the best wrench crew into business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad. That is Lady Fluffy Dragon, David W7535, Cozy Worship Space, John Swigert. They're the bestest of them all. And like I said, the aforementioned Kenta and Salty Starfish over on the Twitch side. Over on the YouTube side, we got Mark Nagel, Brian Piotrowski, Cody Daves, Rick Trucking in Madison, Wisconsin. We got Amazing Danny. We've got Sweet Pea on vacation at the lake house instead of working and lurking. That is a wonderful way to be. Hope you're enjoying your vacation. We got Lisa for Bells. We got Outlaw. We got Alex Bryant all here right now. And for everyone else that we have that's out there watching and lurking, hello. Very, very happy Thursday to you. Let us hop back in to our wonderful, wonderful store, which is now at level 36 and on day 43. Now, I believe that at level 36, there was a trinket that I just opened because I had gone into the game at one point before. Oh, yeah, and there's all these boxes that are on the floor because the restockers were all doing stuff with these boxes. These boxes might be empty, or there might be something going on with those boxes. They'll handle those. I'm going to let them do whatever they're going to do with them. We're going to see exactly what's going on with that. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Maybe they don't know what to do with them. I'm not sure what's going on. For some reason, they keep picking these boxes up and dropping them down. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to merge this stuff together just in case they're having problems that I don't know about and can't figure out. So we'll go ahead and do that just in case. And then was there one other box there? There was one box here full of broccoli that, again, maybe they couldn't figure out what to do with it. So they just left it here. Perhaps. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever's going on, I'm sure it's fine. There's a box here, random box with more onions. So just go ahead, take that, put that there. That'll be fine. Charles, how's it going? Great to see ya. I think we're good. I think all of my random boxes got taken care of there. They did. If we go in here, take a look at our trinkets. I think there was another trinket that came available at level 36 now that we just hit it. Oh, yeah. Customers will purchase 2 additional crops. That is a big one. Very, very big. So level 36, $450. We will now sell even more crops, and that is one that you can turn on and off as you so choose. So if you don't want people to buy even more crops, you can turn it off. If you do, you can leave it on. And then the grid for the move or for the placement of the furniture. Again, not a very big grid. Not very big. It is kind of small, but it's a grid nonetheless, and that counts for something. It's better than what we had. So that counts. You have a whole trailer load of oh snap pickles. Nice. Very nice. Lord Michael, how's it going? We've also got Jason Cunningham and Paniquas that are both here. How you doing? Great to see you. Your wife told you had to stop impersonating a flamingo. I had to put your foot down. There we go. All right, so I think everything else is... Oh, here's my trinket that we just got. Our little bonsai tree trinket that I will set here in my continuing row of trinkets in front of my store because I have nothing but trinkets out here. But that's okay. So coming up at level 38, that's when we get our new trinket. So make our customers move very, very fast. And then level 40, even more XP to be gained. So those are both very exciting ones to have. In terms of things here in the store, I think we're good with everything right now. We'll have to look at other licenses to get. Everything is done with our greenhouse workers. They've finished up their job. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all watered. So everything there is good. And then we'll get into another day. Let's make it happen. Day 43, and the store is once again open for your convenience. Welcome back to the Rusty Trowel, where we will now also be taking a look to see what we might be able to do as like our next license as well, because it's been a while since we've done that. Expand licensing. The next license is those 3 potted plants, and then those 2, and then it's probably a plant food kind of dealy. So we would need probably another new shelf, and then maybe a space on our gardening shelf for that, which we do have. So we could take the food and put it right over there. And then we could put one set of the potted plants right here. And then we would need another new shelf for the other potted plants, which I would then have to figure out exactly where we would go ahead and put that, which I'm not quite sure. So Peggy Plays, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. Because space is a bit snug, so I might actually also go ahead and expand the store one more time. And all the store expansions are going to start pushing that way. So we're going to start working that direction. How much is the next store expansion for that matter? Let's take a look. Expanding the store. $2,500 to expand further to the left. Let's go ahead and do that. And there was much fanfare. So then I can start moving all this stuff back to the wall. So start pushing that all the way back there. Oh, that didn't hit the spot I wanted to. Okay, there we go. Blessed day, Pam. How's it going? A very happy Thursday to you as well. All right, so that's all there. And at some point, I will need to start working on maybe like setting up some aisles and stuff like that. So you just realize you have 102,000 points. That's a lot of points, Cryo. You're saving them up. Unfortunately, they don't have any cash value, so I'm sorry to tell you. But you got a lot of them, and that counts for something. Okay, so now, whenever we're ready for that next license, we got plenty of space now for it. Can put a shelf there. We've got space there. Got space for the other thing there. It's a very nice nest of points. Extremely. I don't need to worry about expanding back here just yet. I think we'll be fine. I would need 2 new shelves. And I think I could fit 2 new shelves in here with no trouble. So I think we'll be okay. We just got to get up to the point where we have enough money to do that. And again, that license is $3,500. The good thing is that once we get that license, we can get more gardening. And I'd really like to get to this. This one here that's $4,000, and it's got the bigger potted veggies. So I'm hoping we can get there. Let me close this up. Kind of a bad glare. There we go. That's better. That works. So, it is a very cute game. It's a very, very fun, very cozy game. And it's a good simulator on top of that. It's got a lot of good mechanics to it. It's got things that are not in other simulator games, which make it really fun. It's got the greenhouse mechanic, which is really cool. So you can like grow a bunch of stuff to then sell. So all these veggies that are here, we've grown all of those to then sell them, which is a neat thing that you don't see in too many other games. So, yeah. It's fun. I really like it. Driver, how you doing? No, whatever you said, I did not see it. So, or I don't remember it because I don't remember what happened 5 minutes ago. So, Teresa, how you doing? The latest I heard is that all I know is that he is currently in the hospital. As far as I know, he's doing okay. He went, I guess he was having some pain on Tuesday. And so went to the doctor yesterday, and he had originally said that all he was going to need was some antibiotics, and he was going to be good to go after that. But apparently something after that happened, and they decided to keep him at the hospital longer. So that's where he currently is. They were continuing to run some tests on him to see if they could figure out what might be the issue was. And the last I had heard, they didn't quite know exactly what the issue was yet. But as far as I know, he's there. He's in good spirits, and everything is okay with him. So we're wearing our Cans Alone hat today to let him know that we're thinking about him, and that we hope for a speedy recovery. And Danielle, if you're out there watching or listening, and Susie, if you're out there watching or listening, all the best from me and Susie Lou and everybody here in the Rusty Champaign community. We definitely hope for a speedy recovery for him. Absolutely. So hope he is doing good. Oh, the bowling alley simulator. Yeah, that it got a major update. Yeah. Where the patch was like 5 miles long. The number of things that they patched in that game was hilarious. So, yeah. It was a ridiculous number of things that they patched in that game. Which, again, all I could do was laugh. Because, like, how on earth do you release a game and then you come out with a patch and the patch fixes that many things, man? I could see, like, fixing 5 or 6 things, but they literally fixed, like, 50 things in their patch. It was just hilarious. So, I don't know if I'm going to go back to that one, though. I really don't. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe. But, yeah, I don't know. And I don't know if they patched everything that was an issue that I was seeing or not. So, yeah. Maybe I will. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens with it. At this point, we got plenty of other stuff we can play, so I'm good with it. All right, nothing really that I need to do. I can check and see what we need here in the back. How are we looking back here? We're actually looking okay back here, but we'll go ahead and get some extra stuff. Yeah, get some of those. That's about all we need there. Okay, so that's good. Charlotte has 52,000 points. Lots of people like racking up Rusty Champaign points on Twitch. Again, I wish that they were worth something, but I can't really give you much other than a hearty thank you for racking up that many points. Hey, thanks for watching enough to where you have 5 or 6 digits worth of Rusty Champaign Twitch points. That's pretty cool. So, it's a participation trophy. Exactly. It's a thank you for being here kind of deal. Love it. $4,300. That will not be enough to get that next license. I really need to be clear, like $5,000 to get that next license, I think. Because you need $3,500 for the license, and then we need to actually buy all the stuff. I need to buy a couple of racks. So I think that when we get over to $5,000, we can probably get that next one going. So you have infinite Rusty points on YouTube. Again, YouTube doesn't get into the fun with that stuff. If only they did. But they don't. YouTube's missing out on so many opportunities. They really are. But Twitch has always been the thing that has been more about streamers and long content like this. They've always been, I mean, that's how they were built. It's what their brand is. YouTube is not as much like that. They're somewhat like that, but not as much. Now, can I get these lined up now that I've got these grids? Let's see, can I line this up? So if I go like this and set that up like that and look at the way that this lines up. So this is on that line. Like this. The trouble is just keeping your eye on that line all the way down. I think it's close. I think it was one off. Yeah, I'm like one off. Like that is actually on that. Those two are in line, I believe. I wish they had like bigger grid lines, like every 10. I wish they had a bigger grid line there so you could see for sure if everything was in line. But still, this is better than what we had, and that's a plus. So that's, yeah, now I think that feels like it's kind of in line with the other one. So shows how much we love your streams. I know, and I love the fact that, we, like I said, I love the fact that there's so many people that show up all the time and watch all the time. It really, really means a lot to me. So thank you very, very much for that. That is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get into another day. The restockers can keep on working in the morning while we're taking a look at some things. Okay. Day 44. Hopefully today we will get that next license. Working our way up towards level 38 and the trinket that'll makes everyone move fast. All of our workers will, or not all of our workers, all of our customers will get very excited to be here and will all start walking a lot faster than they currently do. And we're getting 5 XP for everything that we harvest now, which is really cool as well. Because that was one of the things, and Austin mentioned this too, that the original version of this game, when you got to this point, leveling up kind of got slow. What did you have? I should probably check and make sure that these things are kind of merged. Let's take that one and sell it. Let's take that one and sell it. Let's, what do we got here? 24s and a 3. So let's take the 3 out and sell it. Let's take, what do we got here? Take the 6 out and sell it. I don't know if we actually need any of this out here. We might need some of it. No, that's actually full. So let's go ahead and take the 6 out and sell it. And then those we got spaces for. But yes, this game, as you get further along, leveling up can get to be slower and slower. But you can see already all the progress we've made just as a result of everything that's going on with the gardening. And we would just keep on getting these plus 5 XP, plus 5 XP, plus 5 XP for everything that we harvest. So it really helps progress in the game continue moving along quite nicely. And it's a really good thing that they've got in this game. It never feels like the game starts to get into a rut. You can really kind of keep moving along at a pretty good pace, it feels like. Okay, these guys are just kind of wandering around looking like they've got stuff that they want to do but can't figure out anything that they really need to do. So they might be done or close to it. Let's just follow them around a little bit, see if there's anything that they got going on. Level 37 has been achieved. Now they're doing little bits of stuff, just little 80 bits of stuff. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and get the place open while they're doing the rest of that. Day 44. Store is open for your convenience. Here we go once again. All we need is a microphone. All hail microphone. Ben Cooper, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, everything's looking good here. Yeah, they're probably filling up some of these last seeds here, I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start getting the shelving and all that. So I need 1 shelf there. I need 2 storage shelves. So let's get that just to start preparing for this next expansion. Oh, the other thing that they added into the game. They added a 25-cent range on the pricing. So if you go into pricing, these can now all be within 25 cents. They did that so that way people that like to round to the nearest quarter, like Rusty Champaign, now can do that. So everything, you can sell these things at the next quarter up because the game will allow you. So you don't have to round down anymore. You can round up in the cases where it's going to be falling in a midpoint. Because there were a lot of people in this game that really wanted the ability to round, and now you can because the game has a price tolerance that did not exist before. And that is cool. A lot of people were not fans of giving out nickels and dimes and pennies of change, and now that's not something you have to worry about anymore. So we can just go 14, 15, 15 and a quarter, all the way through, just like this. $15.50, $16, 16 and a quarter, $16.50, 17, 18, $18.50, $18.75, $19.50, $8.75, $9.50. The seeds are all rounded to 50 cents as it is. Turnips are $8.50, $8.75, $9, $8.50, 8, 10, 17.75, 19, 20 and a half, 20.75, 19 and a half, and 19.75. Okay. There's that. Cool. Very good. No one's... Oh, yeah, they can't find those things. It's not that they're too expensive. It's just that they can't find them. Got it. Got to grab coffee. Mom realized she said, uh-oh. Always make sure you got your coffee. Don't be missing the coffee, whatever you do. That's no good. Can't be out of coffee. That would be a bad, bad thing. For sure. So, Bro Mikey, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, that is interesting that all this time they never had that. And now they do. So, I like the fact that they did that. Is it smoky here? No. I mean, as far as I know here, it seems it's fine. You're all the way up in Madison. Maybe they're having some wildfires or something up there. But yeah, down here, it's perfectly fine. I gotta... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I gotta go down here and get this all watered. I'm assuming they're done? No, they're still... Oh, no, they're still working here. So let me make sure they're done with everything. Although that did water all these plots. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that. All the plots there are done. Are the plots here done? I'm just going to wait until they're both out here standing around. You're standing. You're not. You're still moving. Now you're standing. Okay. So with both of them standing, now we can go in here and do this. Got it. Gamer Sue, good to see you again. How you doing? Almost finished with the small supermarket chaos store. No bonuses used on that one. Wanted to drag it out. Nothing wrong with that. That one, I mean, it's kind of nice that you can do that one without the bonuses. The only thing about that store is that you got so many tiny things in that store. Like when I got to the end, everything was just like that big. And it's just like, oh man. Just picking those items up individually. Like the onigiri, that were like, it seemed like there were 60 of them. Just those little things. That'll definitely take you some time. Wildfires in Northwest Canada. Yeah, maybe that's part of what's causing the issues up there. I don't know. Perhaps. But yeah, down here it's all smooth sailing in Champaign land. Oh, are those things in the way? I guess they're not. I might at some point need to get a third cash register. Maybe. Or I might need to start moving all this stuff back a bit to make more space for the registers. Let's see. Do I have... when do I get a third person there? Expand cashiers. 36. Oh, I could. Oh, and the baby cups of ice cream. Oh, yeah. Oh, those things. Yeah. And all the little candies that they made, like the smallest square ever, and all the, yeah, all the small snacks and everything. Large shelf. A couple of half racks. Let's do that. So, large shelf. It's going to go right over here. And then 2 small racks of storage. Which, do they have a grid in here? They do have a grid in here, too. That's cool. That's good to see. This is going to move over. So let's take you, swing you over. Let's take you, swing you out of the way. Let's take you, swing you over. And then these go right into these spots that we just vacated. Just like that. Jacob, how you doing? Great to see you. A very, very happy Thursday to you. Do we know when the 10,000 item multiplayer... I do not. I have not heard anything about it. It'll be a lot of fun. That will definitely be one that we do multiplayer on this channel. Whether it's me and Cans or me and Cans and Austin, we will definitely be doing that one as a multiplayer adventure, though. I will not be trying that one on my own. I will be doing that one with friends. Yeah, Bowling Alley Simulator. We played that yesterday, and then I refunded it because at that point in time the game was horribly broken. They have since fixed it a lot, I know, but I don't know if I'm going to be going back to it. But yes, we if you want to see my first look of it and all my frustration, it's out there on YouTube. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going back to that one though. I think that one is probably a one and done. I'm trying to move these where they're, again, kind of in line with these shelves. I think this does it. I think that'll do it. Maybe let's do this and then kind of line these up like this. And then that'll give me some space. Now, if I go like this. Oh, it won't let me set it like that because that one's there. So that's fine. At least I can move these down a little bit more. Yeah, we'll go like that. That way everything moves back a bit. Should be in line with this. Did I not move that one back far enough? I did not. So then that can go there. Is that's lined up? That's lined up. Okay. All the feng shui going on. Lots and lots of it. Current. There we go. Got it. Cool. And then these need to move back. Oh, the new map is in September, is what you're saying, Rick. Okay. That'd be cool. That one will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that one. Like I said, the maps that they've had of that game so far have really been fun, so I think that having new ones will be a really good time. Alright, that should be good enough. That's enough walkway. Whoa, that's wrong. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that's enough walkway through there for these guys. And then just push all that back. Perfect. All good. All good. Just like that. $8,300. So we can now go ahead. We got everything we need. We can go ahead and get this new license. Let's start working on that. So if we go in, expand licensing. $3,500 for this Garden Classics license. Go to our pricing immediately. And then click on this a couple times for each of these. For all of our hydrangeas, these are going to be $20.75, $21, $20.75, $21.50. I wonder if they changed it, or if that's just a complete coincidence that those are all rounded off to the nearest quarter. I'm guessing that's just a complete coincidence that happened like that. And there's all those new items. Okay, $4,000 remaining after this. Now, again, they should not touch these because they have no idea what's going on with these. So they're just going to look at them and be like, oh, I don't know what these are. And just put them right back down. Which is fine. I will then give them a hint as to where they all go. So purple hydrangeas. Oh, those look nice. I like those. Blue hydrangeas. And that'll go there. Pink hydrangeas. That'll go there. Okay. And then I got my lilies, heartstring lilies, which I guess I didn't really need a second shelf for. So I'll just have that as an extra shelf for later because I can put those there. And then the lilies, I'm going to go ahead and just put here underneath the narcissus. I'll just go there. And then I've got the butter pixies. So, Serenity Sweet Creations, how you doing? Great to see you. And Cajun Princess, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Happy Thursday to you. Okay, there's all that. That's good. And then the last thing we have is the mulch bags, which I will set right about. Do I have a spot for those? I thought I did. Maybe I don't. So maybe that's what this new shelf is going to be for. I thought I did. And these watering cans can go there. So let's take this and set it right about there. And then mulch bags, which will go over here. Oh, there's a part of me that wants to move those things around. There's a part of me that doesn't like where those soil bags are. There's a part of me that really doesn't like the way that's lined up. And there's a part of me that just is not feeling the feng shui of that. Oh, can I fix that somehow? I can probably do this. I probably need to tell these guys to also take a break if I do that. So let's tell them to stop for a second. Expand. Stalkers. Take a break. Take a break while I'm getting ready to do some things that are going to be a little bit crazy here. Don't get involved with this process. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't get involved with it. Let's actually do this. Let's take these. Let's put those over there. These plant misters. Put them down there. So that way I've got cans, pots, misters. And then I've got, I'll take this little food. We'll put this up at the top. That'll work. And then get rid of that tag. Yes. I like that. That works. The pots are a little bit weird there. But they kind of go with all the gardening, so that's why they're there. We'll stick with that. It's going to probably end up, you know what, I'm going to end up changing that anyway, because the next thing I'm going to get is going to be the big pots. They're going to go underneath the small pots. So I'll just leave the misters there. That'll be fine. Oh, but I'm also going to get fertilizer, so it's not, I'm going to end up needing another shelf anyway. So it's deck chairs on the Titanic time. So Josie, how you doing? Don't let those plants see themselves in a mirror. Let's see. Restockers, back to work. You're back on. There you go. You can do your thing. Did I water everything back here? I need to make sure. I did. Okay, everything's watered. Good to go there. Do we need anything out here? I don't think so. Okay, and with that being the case, let's take a look back here. Start selling some little ones of these. What do we got? A 6. Just so that way our gardeners don't do anything there. And we got space for everything else. Good to go. All right. Day 45 coming up. We're going to be hopefully at level 38 by the time that we even get started here, because our gardeners should just... If there's another harvest to do, which I'm guessing there is, yep, they're in here harvesting, so we'll get a lot of XP just from the harvest. I don't know if we have any harvests here. I don't think we do. I think this is the day of no harvest in these... Yeah, this is our harvest day off for all this stuff. So the only thing that's going to harvest is going to be our tomatoes and carrots and radishes. That's the only thing we're going to have there today, which is fine. And then go ahead, get the place open while this is all happening. Day 45. Store is open for your convenience. If we take a look here, the next thing up the list is this pack. So now I need to start focusing on getting another greenhouse in here. So we will have to get another one going. And then I got to figure out exactly where I'm going to put all that stuff. I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I got a plan for it. So we need to get another greenhouse. Let's work on doing that. Expand into another greenhouse. $900. Much rejoicing. Slap a sprinkler on it. So I do have like one free space in a couple of my other greenhouses. Like this one has a free space. This one has a free space. This one has a free space. So I've got 12 items that are going to be growing in this next set. So I've got 4 plants that are growing in this next license. We've got red peppers, eggplant. We got tomatoes, and I believe those are like chili peppers. So I'm going to do 3 sets of each of those, which is going to be 3 sets of each of those is going to be, words are escaping me, 3 times 4, 12. So we need 12 tables for all that. I'm also going to start getting all the tables and get all that set up while we're doing all this. So let's go here. Furniture. Get 12 more tables. I didn't order them. And can I walk backwards and see where I'm going? I can walk sideways and see where I'm going. All right, and then let's just drop that down. Escape. No. Queue to place. There it is. Just got tables all the way to the sky. And then we'll get all these set up here. Queensis! How you doing? Great to see you. You missed the cat mail call? Oh, no. Does it count if you see the VOD? Because if so, you can always go back and watch the VOD. and then come back and see it. I hope it counts. I mean, the good thing is that no matter what, the VOD's there. Okay, let's get all these set up. All right, that side's good. Same thing over here. Yeah, so if I can get all the infrastructure set up for this, then I'll be able to, not long after we get over $4,000, be able to just go ahead and get the new license. But I want to make sure I have everything set up for it first. Okay, and then the last two can go here. Oh, I see. Well, again, I start very early there, so I totally understand not waking up at 6 a.m. to watch it, because that's extremely early. I absolutely 100% understand. Like I said, at 6 a.m., the only thing I want to be seeing is the inside of my eyelids. So I totally get it. Okay, and then I need a small rack and a large rack, just like I've got here. So let's work on that. One small rack, one large rack. Oh, and I forgot a trash can. I need to buy a trash can there for there too. Where am I going? I'm going this way. So, small rack, right here. Large rack, right here. And trash can will go right there in that corner. And then we will go ahead and when we have the license, we can go ahead and get all the pots and all that set up. We'll also get fertilizer so we can have our gardeners start fertilizing everything, which will be cool. Because then it means that everything will take 3 days instead of 4 to get done, which will really be awesome. Trash can. I'm like, what was I doing? I had something I was doing here, and I could not remember. It's a trash can. All right, we're over $5,000 now. So we should not be too much longer before we can get that license. Especially since we have everything set up for it here. And I might need to buy another cell box. It might be time to do that. Just because we're getting to the point where only having one cell box is not going to be great. I'm going to pick up my computer just because I can. Because it felt like the thing to do for no reason. Can I buy another cell box? Or is that a one and only? Is that a one and only? Was that from a trinket? That was from a trinket, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a trinket. A harvest crate. So you can only have one of those, I believe. Okay. No problem. Then I just got to figure out a better place to put it. Because over here in the corner is not great. Tricky Chi, how you doing? Great to see ya. We'll, where am I going to drop it? Let's drop it right here. This is kind of a good central-ish kind of place. Go with that there. That ought to be fine. Oh, and you guys are done, so I can go here. Click all that on. There we go. That's all done. Oh yeah, I could go by the water tap. There's that. Yeah. I think just drop it right there. That works. So. $6,000. Ooh, man. Huh. Could we do that already? Well, I got to order more stuff for the back, too. I'm, like, way behind on stuff here. So I'm sure I need all kinds of stuff here, and I've not been ordering because I've been busy doing other things. Yeah, I have none of those. I have none of those. I have none of those. All of my people that love sunflowers are really mad at me because I have no sunflowers right now. Pink hydrangeas. Why are there 4 there? Did I not put those up on the shelf? I thought I did. There's what in there? 1? There's, okay. There's 4 totals. There's 1 in here. They just haven't restocked these yet. That's what it is. That's what the problem is. Got it. Like, what? Why is it telling me I got 4? Sunflowers, man. Sunflowers are unbelievable to see. There's actually 1 field here in Northwest Champaign. I don't know how many acres it is, but it's a really nice sized field where it's nothing but sunflowers. And they do like a sunflower maze in there every year. It's really neat because in an area that is primarily only corn and soybeans, it's kind of cool to see where they have 1 field that's sunflowers. And when you go in there, when they're all ready to harvest, it's amazing. Oh, it's beautiful. It is a sight walking through just this giant field full of nothing but sunflowers. It is so cool. 5,700. I'm going to wait 1 more day before I get that license. I just feel like it might be a bit close. And I need to expand the storage room too, because the storage room is going to get too tight with this. So let's do that. Expand storage. Yeah, let's make this a bit bigger. More thunderous applause. Yeah, because if I didn't expand the storage room, this would have been... It would have been snug. Yeah, I think Susie Lou was the one who had... I think she was the one who found out about the sunflower field here. Because again, that wouldn't be a thing that you would expect to see around here. Because we've got plenty of farmland around here. Because that's the thing about Champaign, is that if you go 5 miles, if you're in like the center of, if you're like at the corner of Wright Street and Springfield Avenue, in right like maybe like the 00 point in Champaign Urbana, and you go 5 miles in any direction from there, you're out in the middle of the country again, and it's just nothing but corn except for where it's soybeans, and then where it's not soybeans, it's corn again. But then they have that one sunflower field. Okay, you got that. I'll take these. And that's actually done. Okay. All right, that's good. Other stuff that we need? Let's see. How are we doing otherwise? Some of them. That's still empty. Some of them. And a bunch of them. And then some of those. There we go. Miss Hard's garden that was in Many, Louisiana, was a beautiful place. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer to hear. So, and Pam Z, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. Oh, these are just dits. These can go here. And these, some of them can go here. Oh, try that again. One more time. And I think I had some silver pots here somewhere. Mulch bags. Yeah, there we go. Are you heading that way? You're probably heading that way. So I will not race my restocker to try to get to the to where the silver cans go. But I will do that. Okay. aside from that, we are probably good. Let's maybe order some more of these because I'm assuming that we're running out. Some more of those. And that should be it. Let's go with that. All right, you guys got those. Cool. It's looking very, very nice in here. That's the other thing that's really fun about this game is that it just, everything looks so just really, a game about plants. It just has a nice feel. We don't have many plants in the house because neither of us have a green thumb, but just there's something about plants that really kind of bring everything to life. Just kind of lighten your mood, lighten your spirits. Moonlight Owl, how you doing? Great to see you. Let's go ahead and end the day here. Oh, yeah, and I need to make sure I'm taking a look back here for stuff we need to sell. Day 46. Carrots. Oh, that's right. I put it here now. So I got to remember where I set that. We've got plenty of space there for that. We got plenty of space there for that. So we're good. The additional produce seems like it is definitely paying off right now. It'll be good when we get the fertilizer because then we're going to be growing things every 3 days. There's level 38, so that's beautiful. Oh, and thank you so much for the 550 joules. I appreciate that very, very much, and I will stay hydrated. Just for you. I appreciate that. So now, trinkets. Everyone's going to move faster. Run! $55 to make everyone move faster. And again, you can turn that on or off. So if you don't want everyone to move faster, they don't have to move faster. You can have them still move slower. That's all up to you in terms of what you want to do. $4,500. So that will not be enough to get that next license. It'll be close, but it will not be enough. Because on top of that, I need space for more seeds. I might start working on getting the stuff I need to do it. So let's move this over. I'm going to need one more for seeds there. I will have new pots that'll go there. I will have some fertilizer, so I might actually... how do I want to do this? I might take these misters and actually put them over there. Can I... What's the easiest way to do that? I can do this. Nope, that's wrong. Let's set that down. Let's take that off of there. Put the misters there. That'll work. So that way I'll have a spot there for fertilizer, spot there for the large pots. I think that'll work out well. That should be good. Gardeners are going to be busy for a while doing their thing. They've still got more stuff that they've got to do. Restockers are busy doing their thing. Oh, here's my latest trinket. Right over here, the water gun. We cannot use it. It is not functional. It is purely decorative. So just set that there. Just like that. Eventually, I need to buy the trinket shelf and start taking these things and putting them on the shelf. How much is the trinket shelf for that matter? Trinket shelf, $65. I guess I should do that. It is getting to be a little bit crazy, the number of things that we have out here. Maybe I'll set it over here and face it the proper way. I might have turned that completely around. I think that's the right way now. That is the right way now. Although you've really got to stack these trinkets up high. Is it really worth it to do that? I don't know. I honestly don't know if I really want that. I might just go ahead and sell that. It just doesn't feel like it's as good of a thing. I'm just going to sell it. Give my money back. And then they got that box there. Cool. I think we're good. Oh, yeah, you can put them on your cash register. Oh, yeah, yeah. We could do that. As long as they don't get in the way of anything, I guess. That would work. Like, if we put them here, that would work. So that won't get in the way of anything. We could put the trowel somewhere. Put that there. That works. That won't get in the way of anything. What else could I do? The acorn? Could pick the acorn up, put that somewhere. Put it right over there. Yeah, that works. I like it. Yeah, because if I said anything here, they'll put their product down there. And that's the thing that would be an issue. So. Oh, we could put some by the greenhouse. Yeah, we do have some spare space, so we could do that. Take some of these and put them by the greenhouse. Do that. So, Ayanara, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, I'll put some of these over here. In the process, I should have the store open and actually be making some money while I'm doing all my redecorating. Day 46? I think. Store's open for your convenience. Ivor Dragonus, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, I love these things. All these little, these guys like this. The pinwheels. I can get one more and put it in front of the other one here. We'll go with the sundial. Let's do the bird fountain. Let's put that in front of one of them. There we go. Look at us being all decorative. All the decor. Just being fancy. Because that's how we are. Making sure a place has all of the feng shui all the time. Yeah, it's good. Pinwheels are too scary? Why are pinwheels scary? I must know. Pinwheels don't seem scary. They seem relatively harmless, but I don't know. What are we streaming today? 2:15. We will be doing the Star Wars DLC for Power Wash Simulator 2. I did go out and acquire it, so we will be playing that one today. Should be fun. Hope to see you there, although I know that I will probably not see a lot of people there, because that just is the way it always goes with Power Wash Simulator. That is one that definitely does not appeal to a wider audience. So for everyone that I will see there, I'm very happy that I will see you there. And for the ones that I won't see there, I understand. I've come to accept that Power Wash Simulator is just one of those that not everyone wants to watch. But I still love playing it anyway. So I don't know if the Millennium Falcon is one of them, to be honest. An X-Wing seems to be one of them. The Millennium Falcon may be one of them. They do say in the, like, if you read the notes about the game, it is set in the timeline of Star Wars A New Hope. So it would be episode 4 by movie canon, or the very first one they ever released in terms of production. So it should be that you would see stuff like that, but I don't know. We shall find out. They added, I think there were 7 new achievements. I don't remember how many cleaning jobs there were. But it should be a fun time. Hopefully it's going to be worth the $10. I have no reason to believe it won't be. Help us. Help me, Rusty Champaign. You're my only hope. All right, we're all dead. That's it. Use the Force, Rusty. What? I don't know what the Force is. I didn't get that far in school. Rusty Skywalker. That would not have been good. Star Wars would have ended a completely different way, and it would have been much sadder. There we go. So, Matthew Denicola, how you doing? Great to see you. $6,200. I think we are in good shape. You have no idea in what order to watch Star Wars. Honestly, I mean, when it comes to the movies, like the original trilogies of movies, the second trilogy that they did, you would watch first, and then the original trilogy you would watch second, and then the final trilogy you would watch last, because they released the movies in 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Because when they released the original first 3 movies, I don't think they ever had any intention of doing 1, 2, and 3. So the very first movie that they released back in 1977 was episode 4. But I don't think at that point in time that they ever planned on releasing in episode 1. They probably weren't planning on releasing in episode 5 until episode 4 was such a smash hit. So in terms of those 9, the 3 that they released in the middle, you would do first, and then the oldest ones second, and then the most recent ones third. So, working and lurking, how you doing? Great to see you. Jordan may have had an idea of a Clone Wars, maybe, but it's one of those things that had the original Star Wars movie not been that much of a critical success, we would have probably never gotten an Empire Strikes Back or a Return to the Jedi, or Return of the Jedi. Because it was only because that very first movie was so good and was so well received that they ended up then going and doing more. But in a world where the original Star Wars movie completely flopped, I don't know if we'd have anything else after that. So, are any seeds needed? We do need some bok choy seeds, so I should buy some of those. So let me get some of them. Everything else we're good on for now at this point. And Crow Daddy, how you doing? Great to see you. Oh yeah, when episode 4 came out, like you said, there was nothing like that at the time. No, I don't remember any movie coming out that was anything like Star Wars A New Hope. It doesn't feel like there was anything even in the world of science fiction movies that had a feel like that one did. It was definitely a unique animal. And it just led to this massive, there's so many things that have now come from it since then. Just amazing. So, Metallica fan, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Happy Thursday to you. $8,200. We are definitely going to be able to go ahead and get that next license. So let's start working on this. Let's get this going. Plants. No. Expand. And licensing. Gardener's Upgrade Pack, $4,000. Go into pricing. Get all this priced. So 9, 875, 9, and 9.25. But now where are the other things? Oh, they're right here. They're large grow pots. So it's going to be 2, and then 8, and then this is going to be 350, 350, 350, 350. And then I need a whole bunch of these. Let's start with 8. And then we're going to get some fertilizer. I'm just spitballing on terms of quantities there. I think that's enough. Gonna find out. Oh, I can only buy it up to 20 items at a time. Okay, that's fine. Let's buy 6 of those to start. Let's go with that. There you go. According to George Lucas, the first 6 movies were written by 1978. Huh. Really? Interesting. I was not aware of that. Makes it more interesting then that he released episode 4 first. I don't know. He apparently had some kind of a plan in mind there. And Wobbly, how you doing? Yeah, once we get up that high in level, I'm very excited to see that because I've never seen that before. Let's see. I'm looking for the other grow pots to get these set up and start this entire process. Because I have no idea how many of these are going to go up here. I'm going to need a lot of these. A whole lot of these are going to be needed. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Because I've got 12 tables in here. So I've got 9 more tables that I got to do. So I've got to get 36 more. No, 18 more. Yeah, because it's 2 per table. So I've got to get 18 more of those. Okay. So we'll do that. So you're off to play some Megastore. Cool. Have yourself a wonderful time playing Megastore and enjoy your pizza night as well. So, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Can I put that stuff somewhere? Let me do this. Let me start picking this stuff up because they're just getting so confused. Oh no, and I got to figure out where I'm going to put the 4th one of those too. Because there's 4 different seeds there. So I got to set those up somewhere. So let's do this. This needs to move. Let's put it there. Just drop it there. I need to get another one of those shelves. So to furniture storage half, because I forgot there are 4 different kinds of seeds there. So am I get the double yield trinket for large pots? I don't know. I don't think I am. Because I just now got all this. I can't remember where that one is. Let's take a look. No, level 42. Close, but not quite. We're around the corner. Okay, so now I can do this. That's glowing for no reason. I don't know why, but that's okay. Then, let's see. Bell pepper seeds, banana pepper seeds. Let's just pick all these up. Oh, I can't pick up any more than that. It's probably too high. So that's fine. Potato seeds, banana pepper seeds, eggplant seeds. Did I buy 3 potato seeds? I guess I did. Oh, yeah, I bought 3 of everything because I was going to be planting some. That's why. So, eggplants. Interesting. There's something else I did not get. So, you're level 80. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're way ahead. Well, what was... Oh, no, bell peppers. That's one I don't have here yet. So yeah, bell peppers. Yeah, so bell peppers there. So maybe I've got a bell pepper. Yeah, I was mixing bell and banana. That's what happened. That's what it was. Jar Jar Binks. Oh my gosh. Me so excited. So now I need, let's get the rest of the pots. So let's work on that. I need 18 more of these. Just for the greenhouses, I need 18 more of those. And I always forget I can bring my dolly right to me. Yeah. A lot of people were not fans of Jar Jar. Jar Jar wasn't bad. He was just drawn that way. Oh, I can pick up all these. This is going to be ridiculously tall, but that's okay. This is all right. So we're just going to set this like that. Is that a little tall? That might be. Just a little bit high. Just a little bit. Good thing is that when you leave it on the dolly, nothing falls out of place. But if I had taken all that off the dolly, they would have all gone tumbling. Some of them might have landed across the street. It would not have been good. So, yeah. So we're just going to keep all those right there. Yeah, like Jessica Rabbit. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. That was another movie that when it came out was pretty revolutionary. There were really not many movies that had combined cartoon and live action. And Christopher Lloyd was like a crazy bad guy in that movie. Oh, you watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit all the time? Yeah, it was a really good movie. It kind of set a trend for anything that came. It's kind of like a pioneer. There may have been other things like it, but I don't think there was anything else that was quite as successful as that one was. I don't believe. Grow pots. Just keep on grabbing the grow pots. And then the fertilizer, yeah, so we can have them start doing fertilizer too. So we'll probably have to set up another rack out here just for fertilizer so they don't keep on walking all the way back to the storage area, or to the, yeah, to our bad area over there to grab fertilizer. If I can keep some back here by the greenhouses, that'll be my best thing there. Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That was an iconic movie. That was another movie that when it came out, nobody expected that movie to be what it was. I think that's really true of like most movies. That like when they come out, no one really expects them to have the impact that they did. I mean, to me, Tron was another one that was like that, where it was they mixed live action with the cartoon background before them or behind them, and that was pretty unique in the way that one was done. Because that movie was like 1980, 1981, somewhere around there. Avatar was pretty revolutionary. Yeah, I got one more here. Yeah, we got to do, there it is. Last one there. Okay, now we got to, yeah, Tron was such a good movie, man. The follow-up movies, not so much, but the original one, really, really good. Really, really good. Let's see. I need some soil. Soil. Where's my soil at? So, where is my soil? There it is. I don't know if I've got enough to do all this. I might, because I think it's like 20 soil per bag now. So I think this works. Or is it? Will that be enough? No, because that's only 60 and I've got more. Yeah, I need more than this. Because I've got 96 pots out here. Yeah, I got 96 pots. So I'm going to have to get another box of soil. Okay, so that, okay. Get a couple more. Ooh. I mean, I guess I could have done that from there. So I'll grab one of these. Space Jam was another one that was very cool. I mean, just the fact that it was... I mean, you got Michael Jordan to do a movie like that was pretty fun. Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing. Oh, was his name like Sean Bradley? Just doing that with the crossover with all the Bugs Bunny stuff. It was really kind of funny. Gray hair gamer, how you doing? I don't think I got much to... I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out. There's not really much of a reason for me to keep that. That's full. So that can go there. Sean Bradley. I thought that's who it was. Let's see. So that's done. So now I got to actually start planting all this. So I need 3... Is it 4 tables of each? No, it's 3 tables of each. Yeah, 3 tables of each. So let's do this. So 3 tables of potatoes. And then I'll set those there, but they don't ever use the leftovers. Banana peppers. Whoop, let's just do this. Let's go like this. And then I'll set that there, even though they'll never use them. Potatoes, I already did potatoes, right? Yeah, I already did potatoes. Oh, shoot, and then I set those down. Can I put those up on a shelf? I think I can. No, I can't. Can I put them back in a box? Is there a way to put them back in a box? Muggsy Bogues. Yeah, Muggsy Bogues. Can I set that down and then pick up the box and then pick those up? No, I can't do it. Oh, I did already use part of it? Yeah, and I can't throw that back in there. I'll just set it down there. That's fine. Eggplants. Eggplant? Okay, and then set that there, and then all I got left is Larry Johnson. Yeah, I remember Larry Johnson too. Bell peppers. Yeah, because I did banana peppers. So bell peppers. And then the rest of them are over here. Oh no, I shouldn't have done all this at once. Because these are all going to grow right at one time. Shoot, this wasn't the best idea. This is really a bad idea. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. Doggone it. I should have... Why didn't I space those out? What was I thinking? Oh, no. That was really, really bad. Okay, so after they stop growing, I'm going to have to tell them to not grow these. Oh, yeah. That was a dumb idea. That one day have these spaced out where they grew one set every day for 3 days, and I've gone and completely biffed that. Oh no, and then they grabbed one of those on me and filled that up when I wasn't looking. Ah! Shoot, errors have been made. Errors have most certainly been made. Okay, well. That's fine. I need one more rack. It was at this moment that he knew he screwed up. Again, as he does normally at least once per time that he does anything in any game. Because he is Rusty Champagne, and that's how he rolls. Okay, so... no. Where's my fertilizer? There's my fertilizer. So this is going to go here, and then now they will use fertilizer because I have told them that they can use fertilizer. So if we go in here and look at our gardeners, you can tell them to use fertilizer, or you can tell them to not use fertilizer. So if you don't want them to fertilize anything, you can be like, nope, don't do that. But you can also be like, yeah, go for it. And thankfully, the fertilizer goes a long way. One bag handles a lot of pots. Like we did that entire thing with one bag. I might just let them do the rest. Actually, let's get through the rest of this before I start the next day. Let's make sure we have everything fertilized, because if I don't have everything fertilized, then everything's going to get even worse in terms of like the growth of everything is going to be all thrown off. So I'm going to make sure that we get all this fertilized all the way through, because it will be a mess if we don't. We'll have things that start growing one day ahead of other things, and timings won't work anymore. So we'll take care of all this now. Did I grab a bag? I did not. And where did I leave off? I left off here. I still find it funny that in Austin's game, he basically has 15 tables per greenhouse because he's Austin, and that's why we love him. But yeah, you can fit 15 tables in here. I mean, it's not recommended, but you can put 15 tables in here. Are we out of fertilizer already? Is there another? There's another one. There you go. There's more. Oh, where did I leave off? I left off about here. But yeah, he's got 15 tables in each of his greenhouses. So there's basically no room to walk. But they're jam-packed. It looks hilarious. He has a walkway. It's fine. It's fine. Don't even know why you're worried about it. It's fine. It's Austin. What he said, someone's told him, oh, you can't do that. And he's like, you watch me. And then he went and did it. And he's like, ha ha. And then he flexed. No, because Austin would never do that. That's not Austin's style. Austin doesn't flex. So, Tanya, yes, the update for Power Wash Simulator 2 is here. We will be playing that later on today at 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We will be taking a look at that. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. That's all done. These are all done. Are they over here? They've done all this. Are they? I think they're here. I don't know what they've done here and what they haven't. They've done some parts of this, and I can't tell what. Because it feels like there's no rhyme or reason to the way they're putting this stuff in here. So I'm just going to let them finish up. When they're done walking around, I'm going to take it as they have completed their task. You have completed your task. Okay. Is the other one, where's my other gardener? Have they completed their task as well? They have also completed their task. Oh, and the other thing I've got to do is I got to put these up on the shelves as well. So these have to get a sell spot. Oh, I never bought the other shelf for here. I didn't buy the other one for my other seeds. So we got to do that. I thought I'd bought that, but I must have missed it. So, no, they didn't run out. We do still have some more here. Yeah, there's still some bags there. So they finished up. Because also they would have said, I don't have any more fertilizer. Okay, then banana peppers there. Now I think I can combine this. I hope I can to a degree. Now I've got spares. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to leave the spares somewhere. I'll leave the spares there. Eggplants. Eggplant. Then those will go there. Yeah, I bought one box too many. I should not have done that. I wasn't thinking about it. Taters. Which, again, I'll just set those up there. And then, I guess it's been bell peppers. Those are the only other ones I don't have. Yeah. Cool. All sets. Everything is fertilized. I don't know if I need to rewater it. I'll go ahead and rewater it anyway, just in case. The fertilizer may not need to be rewatered. It may be just fine. It seems like it is because it's not chirping. And then everything will grow 1 day faster because it has been fertilized. So, no, that's something. I don't remember what it's from. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember what it was from, but there was something where someone they when they were talking about eggplant, they went eggplant. I can't remember what it is. It's some show or some. It might be something on YouTube, but something where it's like eggplant, and I took it from there. I can't remember what it is. It's nothing original, and it's not. I mean, eggplant. I like eggplant. You've got to really do stuff with eggplant to give it any kind of flavor, but I do enjoy eggplant. So, I think we're good. I think we got. Yes. Yeah, and I also hope that Kansas is going to have a speedy recovery. I have not heard anything more. I heard from, well, I saw a Kansas announcement. I heard from Susie earlier today. She let me know about it. But if there's anything that I hear, I will make sure to pass it along as well. But yeah, hopefully there's nothing major going on. Because when I had last talked to him yesterday, he was at the doctor and was not expecting to be staying there. He had said that, he just needs some antibiotics and then he was going to be good to go. And then that changed between then and later. So, yeah, I hope that it's nothing big. I hope everything will be good there. Now, if we look, all of this, so this is now all grown 2 days. Now, again, I've got to figure out if there's a way to not have them replant things. I'm going to probably have to... Oh, I don't know how I'm going to fix this up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I might just have to have it where these things... I might just have to have an extra shelf. I'm going to need an extra shelf for all this stuff anyway. Because one shelf is not going to be enough for all the stuff that I've got there. Yeah, I'm going to have to monitor this and see how we do with all these things. I will also need to get more shelving in there for our new veggies, which I've got a couple days to do all that. I might be able to do that. That might be a way to go about it, Queen says. I'll have to see if that's possible. I hope so. That'd really be good if we could. And then just go back in there and then get the cycle of it right. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we can do that. Level 39 has been achieved. I've been goofing around with so many things here. Let's get into it. Day 40, I think it said 7. Store is open for your convenience. Do I have the fertilizer? No, I don't have the fertilizer back here because I don't want it back here. I do need to get large pots back here, though, because I do not have the large pots or the fertilizer on the shelf, so I do need to do that. So I need to get the fertilizer available for sale. And I need to get some more large pots. So let's do this. And then the fertilizer. Okay. So grow pots I'm going to put here. And then the fertilizer's out back because that's where I want it to be. And then the large grow pots are going to go there. Just like that. That works. So then everything is set up the way that I would like it to be. Fertilizer's all just like that. Oh, we're good. Got it. Yeah, eggplant parm is really good. If you can find a place that makes a good eggplant parm, it's good stuff. It's a nice alternative for people who are not fan of chicken. And you can have a good eggplant parm instead. Anytime you take something and you bread it, you can't really go wrong. It's just breaded food is just yum. at least in my opinion. Take some food, slap some breading on it. I'm here for it. Just bring it on. Breaded food is magical. It's so good. I don't know who came up with that concept, but whoever it was, they deserve a big round of applause for it. Because you just can't go wrong with it. Okay, there's that. Some of those, some of those, some of those. A couple of those. A whole bunch of those. Okay. Pink hydrangeas have been very popular. Oh, shoot. I hope I didn't double order those. I bet you I did. I bet you I did. That's all right. We'll take a look. Let's see what errors I may have made here, because I'm sure I made some. Would not surprise me if I made some kind of a blunder in the process of trying to be helpful. Can't find eggplant. Guys, I just planted it. I literally just planted this stuff. Come back in 3 days, man. Yeah, it'll get stocked anyway. I just hope I didn't buy one too many and then have him just throwing the stuff on the floor. That's the only concern. Yeah, I love the fact that in this game, as soon as you plant new things, they're like, oh, hey, you planted something? I want it now. It's like, guys, you just got to chill out just a little bit. Give me some time. Just a little bit of time. But no, everyone just wants everything. Just a town full of Veruca salts in here. I want it now. Give it to me now. Exactly, Lady Fluffy Dragon. Grow faster. Nuclear speed. Ludicrous speed. Why did I go here with this? I meant to go here first. Nothing is ever fast enough for our wonderful clientele. A 105 stream streak for Foxy Gamer. 105. That is a lot of streams in a row. That is a very, very high number of streams in a row. Thank you so much for that. I love to see it. Absolutely love it. Sunflowers, they are. Okay. poor restocker. She's like, hey, I was getting ready to do that. I have an angrily worded letter on my car at the end of the night. Dear Rusty, please stop doing my job. Love, the restocker. Alright, good deal. We apparently made no errors, so we're good. At least not yet. We'll make other errors later. Again, can't find... We don't have them yet. You gotta give me time. Give me some time to do all this. Please, thank you. Love you. Bye. Oh. So I am going to need, based on the way I have this stuff now, I have 3 shelves. I have 4 shelves for every plant, which is going to be a problem going forward because each of these has 6. So this worked all this time because in the previous licenses, that had 3 things in it. This one had 6 things in it. So everything was a multiple of 6. But now I've got 4 things in it, which is not a multiple of 6. Unless I went all the way up to 24. And if I had like 4 faces of everything, or 6 faces of everything, which I don't want to do. Because right now I have 8 faces of all of these things. And in order to have 8 faces of everything new, I'd have to have 32 shelf slots, which would be 5 shelves and then an extra space, and that's not good. So, I gotta start figuring that part out too. So many things that we need to figure out. First thing I need to do for sure is I need to get more space. So let's do that. $3,000 for another store space. Okay. Do that. More fanfare. And then we can start moving all this back. Whoop, even more. Using copious amounts of middle on all of our produce. Lots of middle. Yeah, I love the fact that they have the grid, but I wish that they made the grid where it was a little bit more... You could see a little bit more... like if they had some kind of markers for like every 10 grid spaces, because it's really... The grid spaces are so small, it's really hard to tell much of anything with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counting with Rusty. These don't even line up in terms of the same size there, I don't think. Yeah. So I probably shouldn't try that hard to line this stuff up. Just make myself crazy with it. Do 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 do. Yeah, so just keep on moving this stuff back. Line it up with each other, but don't try and line it up with the shelves on the back wall. Probably not that big of a concern. Yeah, it's probably fine. I can move this all over a little bit more. Like how far? We're kind of close to the end of that shelf, so I can kind of space this out a little bit more this way. It'll help center everything a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. Because on top of that, now I've got to take these. So these are going to go over here. Try to line these up with these. So going backwards from here. I think I'm still along the same line. I don't think I moved. All right, so I would need I've got 4 different items. I might just have every one of them go on their own shelf. I might just have one shelf that would be nothing but... Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have one shelf. Oh, but then I would have to figure out where I would put 4 shelves. Because I've got... Oh, no, that works. Yeah, I can do that and just have 3 rows. Yeah, we're done. We're got it. Pixel. So much pixel. Pixel is life. Yeah, we can do this. Brain's thinking. Slight focus mode engaged. That's why I can see the smoke pouring out of my headset here. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're going to do. That. So I'm going to do one of these is going to be one kind of veggie. So each of these is going to get their own veggie going forward. That's what we're going to do. Let's see, we'll go like that. That's lined up, right? Right? Right. That's lined up. And then you... There, okay. Like here, I'd love to know how many spaces there are in between these, but this is like just such a fool's errand trying to figure this out. Like trying to count the squares from there to there, and I just don't want to be bothered trying to figure that out. That's just like way too much work. The only thing, well, I could do this. Oh no, I don't need to do it because what was I going to do? Was I going to do... No, I can do it like this. So I can go, yeah, 6 faces for one, 6 faces for another, 6 faces for another, 6 faces for another. I think that'll be fine. It's going to cause some major OCD issues because we're going to have some things that are going to be horizontal, and we're going to have other things that are going to be vertical, and it'll be okay. It'll all be fine. It'll all be okay. I promise it will. So, just don't look directly at it. And it'll be fine. Yeah, and I got nothing here. Just kind of keep on combining those the best we can. Okay. Boxes can be our new measuring tool. They could. You can take a box and put it on the floor, and that would be you can just drop a box down and put things 1 box width apart. Just like that. Or 2 box widths apart. Could do that. Look at you. Even if you were joking. You might be onto something here, Time and Tide. You might be onto something. 2 box widths apart. Look at that. And then you can move everything 2 box widths apart. And make sure it's on the same line. 2 box widths apart. I like this. I like it. Oh, shoot. But then we have a problem because we can't see the... okay. How would I do that then? I see where I got to go. It is a little bit challenging, but we can still do it. Because we would want to have it there. So let's move that out of the way for a second. And then... I wish I knew how wide these things were. Oh, is it because that's in the way? What is the problem there? Am I over... Oh, I'm 1 space too far over. Okay. That's what it is. Now, can I fit that? Does that work? I mean, it's close. Yeah, because unfortunately you can't get directly 2 because of the hitboxes. So maybe it's 2 in the hitbox. I don't know. It's pretty close. Let's just move that. It's a good thought. For the ultimate in organization. For when you're just trying to drive yourself absolutely mad, getting everything laid out in your store somewhat perfectly. you can use the 2-box technique. Okay, so that'll go there. What was this other box? What's this even on the floor? What did I have? What did I grab? Bell pepper seeds. That's what it was. Which was over there. Okay. Got it. Yeah, the hit boxes are unfortunately they will interfere. So it's just they put a hit box here for customers. So I see why they have it, but they do run some interference in the process. Just a little bit. I might need to hire another restocker. I feel like my restockers are just hauling butt and they really need some help. And I think I can hire another one. I'm pretty sure I can. So let's take a look at that. And then we're almost level 40, which means we're going to really start cranking up the XP here when we get up to level 40. Because we're going to get a trinket that's going to basically double, or it's going to, well, we're going to get 50% more XP from everything that we do. So that's going to be happening here pretty fast. Let's go with that. Go with those. So there's a space there for everything. There's a space there for everything here. Bok choy, and then onions, 2 onions. There. Got it. You will be back for power wash. Got to eat your late dinner. Enjoy your late dinner. We will see you very soon. All right, I think we're good. I just got to make sure I have more fertilizer here. Is that empty? That is literally empty. Okay. I don't know why there's an empty fertilizer bag box there, but there is. So let's fix that up. Make that better. Okay. And we'll set that there. They are not doing anything else, so we must be on our one off day, is all I can figure. That must be it. That's what it looks like. Yeah, nothing doing. Or they got done that fast, one or the other. It didn't seem like they were working that fast. I don't know. We got it. They're on strike. I hope not. Don't be on strike, please. Day, I have not looked at what day it has been for the past several. I gloss over it every time it pops up. Is it day 48? What day is it in this place? I think it's day 48. Stores open for your convenience. Princess Carrie. Calling the scabs. David Getty, how's it going? Oh, calling the scabs. Ugh. Calling the scab streamer. Calling the streamer that knows what he's doing. As opposed to this guy wearing this hat. Wearing my Cans Alone special today. Yeah, we got all these people. I know you can't find eggplant. Come back in another day. Seriously. Just one more day and we're going to have all the eggplant you can possibly want. You just got to give me one more day. And then I will have your eggplant for you. Give me a little bit more time. People are just produce fiends. Okay, and I do need to go in here, hire another restocker. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, just one restocker. Yeah, so hire one more restocker. There we go. You have your 18th anniversary at work. Nice! 18 years. That's awesome. Give me veggies now! Veggies! All of the veggies! Might need to take a trip to the hospital and drop him off some mild sauce. I will hop on a plane, bring my best jar of mild sauce that I can find, and I will drop it off for him and say that we all send our love. And then I will hop back on a plane, come right back home. That might be a bit excessive, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just send him a jar of hot sauce and have a thing on there that says get well soon. Because I could do that. Although I don't have his address. So that could be a problem. That could make it a little bit more tricky to do. So, yeah, if I had teleportation, that'd be cool. I'd be all about it. If anyone can come up with a teleporting device. I'm still sitting here contemplating what I want to do with all of these. With all these new veggies I'm going to have. I don't know what I want to do with them. I think I just got to wait and see how big these are, because I may end up getting 2 more shelving units and having basically 1 whole shelving unit per kind of veggie. I might do that. Where I would have 1 for bell peppers, 1 for eggplant, 1 for potatoes, and 1 for banana peppers. I might do that. I have things I need to ponder. Lots of stuff I need to ponder. So, Chosen, what I just now realized that I was on Top Chat. So, it was only because you said lol Chosen that I realized the Chosen one was even here. So, because it always puts it on Top Chat. Even if you like set it on live chat and then you pop the chat out, then it goes back into Top Chat, and I always forget about doing that. Every time. Every time. Are you guys having fun? You just do you need another gardener to help you out? Or are you guys good? With 4 greenhouses, are you hunky dory, or would a 3rd gardener like make your lives better? I might, maybe. I mean, like right now you're chilling, but I've got a feeling that a 3rd gardener at some point is not going to be a bad idea. And they're cheap. So $90 a day? I mean, it feels like it's going to be worth it. So yeah, I might hire a 3rd gardener. Although, no, I don't think I will, because in terms of like greenhouses, like if we look, there's 12 greenhouses. So you got 12 greenhouses and you've got 6 gardeners. So it feels like you should have 1 gardener per 2 greenhouses. So I feel like my ratio right now is pretty good. So I think I'm just going to leave that as it is. Just go with that. You can't find purple hydrangeas. Oh, shoot. That's the reason. There's a reason why you can't find them. It's called we don't have them. That will always have something to do with it. Every darn time. Operator error. Strikes again. There is level 40. Now it is time to really crank up the XP with our newest trinket. The level 40 trinket. The deer scare, which will give us 50% more XP. And then level 42 is where we get the extra crop. So now instead of getting 10 XP, we get 15. The deer scare I can put up somewhere. Maybe we'll put it up over here for now. Set up like that. That works. It's a cool looking thing. Ganesh Plays, how you doing? Great to see you. Error 40 again. Always error 40. When in doubt, it's error 40. No, those are actually full. And those are full. Okay. Those are full enough, so I'm not going to worry about it. The error the error sits 40 centimeters from the equipment. Yep. Error exists between keyboard and chair. That's the other popular one. Is there anything I can do to be helpful here? Generally, the answer to that question is no, but I do try every once in a while. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's fine. That works. So, Crazy Pain. How you doing? Great to see you. Heading right into the lurking zone. Right away. Here and gone. All right, purple mums. Yeah, I bought 2 of those by mistake. Didn't mean to. Was not planning on that. For some reason, I thought those were like one of the ones where there's only 4 to a box instead of 24 to a box. Still, I know you can't find bell peppers. Just give me one more day. Just one more day. Then we'll have them. Everything's going to be ready in one more day. I'm going to have so many bell peppers. Or maybe 2 more days. Maybe not 1. Maybe 2. Before attack, what's up? So, doing homework? Oh, that's okay. Just have us on in the background. It's all good. It's the best way to do it. If you're not actually watching me. Just have me on in the background. That's the good way to go. Okay. So we'll probably we'll do 1 more day here. I want it now. Give it to me now. Yeah, we'll do 1 more day. And then we'll go ahead from there. Yeah, 1 more day. And I'm just going to go ahead and end the day here. These guys can, with there being 3 of them now, they should be able to get through things a lot faster. That was day 48. So we're on day 49. It is day 49, everybody. Day 49. Right there, it says it. 49. We've done it. 49. So, you're hungover. Discord friends, you know you can turn Discord off. You can mute your notifications. You can't do that. That is a thing. All right, we have empty spots there. We have empty spots there. We have empty spots there. All that. So. Oh, and I appreciate the kind words there. Crazy Pain. Very nice of you to say. I always love it when people say that I have a calm and relaxing voice. Like I'm a calm version of Markiplier. I like I said, I get the you sound like Markiplier a lot. Hello, my name is Markiplier, and I sound a lot like Rusty Champaign, even though he has no idea who the heck I am. Or although I have no idea who the heck he is. That too. Who is this Rusty Champaign that everybody says I sound like? I do not know that person. All right, so they're doing that. So this is 1 more day. No, this is all done. Yep, so these are all good. So everybody can stop your yapping. Because we're going to have all the potatoes and all the chili peppers. You're going to have all that stuff. So you know what? This is what I ought to do. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Can I pause these guys? I'm going to pause these guys. So you all stop. 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 Let's go here real quick. Let me do this. We're going to go expand and gardeners. Stop. Stop. Hold it. Stop what you're doing. Everybody stop. STAHPPPPPP. Stop. Stop. Let me do this part. Let me do my thing. Let me do this. Okay. So now I can do this. And then we're going to set up potatoes here, just like this. All the way down. Okay. Then I got, was that all my potatoes? Was that it? I think that was all my potatoes. So then we're going to go here, eggplants. Okay. And those are going to go here. Just like that. Then I've got bell peppers, which I think... Oh, shoot. I got an eggplant left in there. Oops. One spare eggplant. That one didn't want to leave. Stop it! Chili peppers. They are red and hot. Sometimes I feel like I left an eggplant behind. Sometimes I feel like my box may not be empty. Then I look right down in there and I see an eggplant. I say it is time to put it on the shelf. Ooh, and now you're never going to think of that song the same way again. And I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. So, stick to streaming. If I had $1 for every time someone told me that, I would have $1. So, Mohammed Abed Al-Raf, I'm sure I butchered the snot out of that. Welcome to Rusty Champaign. Sorry for butchering your name. And thank you for subscribing. And a very, very happy Thursday to you. You love that song, but not anymore. Okay. No, it's not. Now I should be able to do this. Potato. And then eggplant. Eggplant. So one of those, and then chili peppers. And then bell peppers. Now we're right. Now we got it the way I want it to be. Okay. Resume. Was it freshly laid by the chicken? The chicken plant. There we go. Florida Wanderer from Colorado. How you doing? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. Oh, okay. There is a spot there for the purple hydrangeas. I'm like, why did they not do that? Why are they thinking? So I saw that they had a big update for the bowling alley game. The only trouble with that was me that I would then have to go and buy that game again. And I really don't know if I'm that motivated to buy that game again. Thankfully, they gave me a refund, even though I'd played it for 2.5 hours. Generally, if you buy a game and then return it same day and you're right around the 2-hour mark, they'll still give you a refund. If you go a day or two out, if you go a day out and you've played like 3 hours and then you get the refund, they may not do it. But they did give me a refund for it. And like I said, I just don't know if I've got the motivation to go back there and buy it again. I'm just not sure. I do not know. So, all right, let's get in here. One more day. Day 49. And the store is open for your convenience. Welcome back to the Rusty Trowel, where today we finally have your eggplant that you've been yelling at me about for the past 3 days. So, they process automatic refunds after 2 hours. After that, it's a case-by-case thing. Yeah, and that's the thing. I was after 2 hours. So, in the case-by-case, they looked at me and they're like, okay, cool. I'm guessing because I was barely over 2 hours. But they could have looked at me and said, no, because you're over 2 hours. But they were okay with it. So, Emo and Love, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. Frankie B. Yo, the demo was loaded with bugs. The pre-patch version of the game was loaded with bugs. They put out a patch yesterday that was hilarious in the number of things that it patched. I mean, if you read the patch notes, it literally looks like they fixed about 50 things in the game. I'm not lying. I think that the count is somewhere in the ballpark of 50. The number of things that they patched, it's like, what the heck? It's just crazy. So with all the things that they patched, maybe it's worth trying again. Just play it for an hour, 59 minutes. And if it's still wrong, then you can go ahead and get a refund for it. But they did fix a lot. A whole lot. But, I mean, it's bad that they had that many things to fix in a patch to begin with. But it may be better. So, yeah, at least they tried to patch it. They did try. It's like I said, I want that game to be successful. I want every game to be successful. I really do. And I really feel like that game could be a lot of fun. It's like I said, I just don't know if I want to go out and buy it again. It's the only bad thing. It's like, do I want to spend $15 again on that game and do a first look again of that game? Do I? I don't know. The Muse is just like, oh, I don't know. The mining game the other day, we'll definitely be doing more with that once Cans is back and able to be doing things again. Because yeah, right now he is currently in the hospital, and everything is hopefully okay with him. So I'm hoping that we'll hear some news from him at some point, and we'll get an update from him on how things are going. So I didn't have any extra veggies out here. Everything that I had, I used up because they only have one crop. So we grew 24, and they all went completely up here. So yeah, he put a post out on his channel. I think it was this morning, or it was actually, no, it was yesterday. He put a post up there. So yeah, hopefully everything's okay. He said he was having some pain on Tuesday. Went into the doctor yesterday, and he had sent me a message saying that he just needed some antibiotics, and then he thought he'd be good to go. I'm like, cool, that's awesome. Then maybe we could do something today. And then he later said that he was still in the hospital, and they were still running some tests. So yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious. Because the dude is way too young to be having any kind of serious issues. He's just way too young for that. And way too good of a guy to be having any serious issues. So he'll just look at the issues and go, hey, and that'll be it. That'll take care of him. That's all it needs. Anything I need to do? Anything we need to get. But yeah, when it comes to that bowling alley game, like I said, I really liked the concept of it. I thought it was a neat idea of a game, because there are no other simulator games that I can think of out there in the space where you basically are running a bowling alley. So John's off to do some dad stuff. Go do that dad stuff. That's the most important stuff there, man. The dad stuff means the most. So it's a cool concept. I like the idea of it, and I for that reason I think it's worth, maybe now that they've patched the heck out of it, it might be worth checking out. But I mean, the thing that I have out there, the content that I have out there, is before this massive, however many things they fixed, patch. So hopefully all the things that I noticed will be fixed up now. Do a Mr. Coffee from Green Mile and breathe on him. There you go. Yeah. Oh, man. So, I'm sorry to hear that, Vortec. Very, very sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing better. So. And Jamie, Mike, how you doing? Great to see you. I also had high hopes for that game. Like I said, that was one of those games that I had not heard anything about. No one had reached out to me anything about that game. So it wasn't until someone had mentioned it that game even crossed on my radar at all. And again, a very, very neat concept. Just they did not do anywhere near enough testing of it before they put it out there. And that's, again, that's where I have major gripes with games that do that, because I don't like it when people use the, well, it just came out, just give them some time. I don't like that. Because again, I'm old man yelling at clouds that used to remember when you only had one shot to get a game right. And I don't like the fact that there's the potential complacency that can exist where people can look at a game and be like, oh, we'll just give them a minute. They'll fix it. It shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't have a patch that fixes 50 things that were wrong. You should have done a better job when that game came out to keep yourself from getting in a position where you have bad reviews because you released an untested game that you could have very easily just waited another week or two, play test it, do anything, get all the kinks out, and then put it out there. Do a beta on it or something. And they didn't do that. And that's where I look at stuff like that. And it's like, I don't like it when there's the tendency to give a developer a pass and use well, it just came out, give it time. I don't like that. It shouldn't be like that. They should have it right from the start. We should not be in a world where it's well, it just came out. That shouldn't be the way it should be. It should be a lot closer. I mean, if they had a patch that took care of like a thing or two, sure. But 50, no. That's way too many things to fix in a patch. Just way too many. That's a game that they just, for whatever reason, rushed to get it out there. And if they knew that it was in that bad a shape, they should have just pushed it back a week. And then so many things would have been different. My opinion of it would have been completely different. A lot of people's opinions of it would have been completely different. And all they need to do was just give it a week. I'm convinced that if they would have like done that as like some kind of a play test and given it 1 week, they would be in a much better position than they are now. But for whatever reason, they didn't do that. So I don't know. That's my TED Talk. Thank you for coming. And we now return you to your regularly scheduled program. So we're at like level 41 and a half. So pretty soon we're going to be able to get the double crops. Yeah, especially with the price that you pay for AAA games. And AAA games are just as bad, if not worse. AAAs are notorious for stuff like that, where it's, oh, it just came out, just give them a day or two to patch it. No! If you're a AAA game, you should never be pulling that kind of nonsense. I mean, if you're an indie, you shouldn't be pulling that kind of nonsense. But if you're a AAA game, you shouldn't be pulling that kind of nonsense times 12. Because it's not like you only have one person working on it. You've got an armada of people working on your game as a AAA. So there's just no excuse for that. So, I don't know. I've got some strong feelings on those things, as you can tell. I've got a feeling or two that I'd like to share. But I'll stop sharing because I don't want to just turn into grumpy old man again. So, I'm a grumpy old man. That's what I am. So, get off my lawn. Well, this was fun. I mean, we made some good progress, and we're like 1/2 of a level away from making even better progress when it comes to our large crops. We're getting very close. We're going to be able to, in just a little bit, get double crops for everything that we do at level 42. And then we get another thing at level 46, which is going to help us get XP even faster, because then we'll get XP every time we replant something, as well as every time that we harvest something. So we'll get 7.5 XP every time we do something. That involves, well, we'll basically get 15 XP every time we harvest something, because we'll get 7.5 every time we harvest it, and 7.5 every time we replant it. And that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we're going to have the extra crop that's going to come up here very fast as well. So, and then at level 48, we get the master sprinkler valve. So lots of exciting things here. Really a lot. So good. Griff Redux, how you doing? The bowling game didn't look bad. It had a lot of things about it that made it unplayable. It's in the past 24 hours, they've changed a lot. But 24 hours ago, the game was halfway unplayable. But since then, it may be a lot better. So, yeah. I hope it does good. I really do, because I think it could be a fun game. And I hope nothing but the best for them on it. I hope that they fixed all the things that they needed to fix with it, and that people will have a better feel of it going forward. So coming up in 45 minutes at 2:15 p.m., 2:15 p.m., we will be back playing Power Wash Simulator, the Star Wars DLC for Power Wash Simulator. It came out today. We're going to be doing that one. I hope to see you there. I know that there will probably be a bunch of people that are here that I probably won't see there, and that's okay, because I know that there are a lot of people that, for whatever reason, are not fans of Power Wash Simulator, and that's perfectly cool. But for those of you who have never watched Power Wash Simulator, I do urge you to give it a try. It's a fun time. It really, really is. It's very calm. It's very zen. So if you've never seen any Power Wash Simulator before, I would urge you to give it a shot, because it is a good time. But like I said, there's a lot of people that don't like watching that one. So if you are here watching this, I do hope that you come back for that, even especially if you've never seen it before. I think it's a lot of fun. And like I said, it's a very chill time, and I think you'd enjoy it. So hope to see you again at 2:15 with we'll have some more fun at that point in time. So I'm going to go have some lunch. We will be back very, very soon. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you're not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having a whole lot of fun watching us get plants that go in giant pots, I would love it. Veggies even. I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. I need to update that number. It would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious plant silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.